Welcome everyone, I am Fausto Carnevale, International Tax Consultant, and in this video I will explain to you why it is very important before moving to Italy to have a tax simulation in order for you to understand how many taxes you will pay in Italy. I decided to do this video because I see there is a lot of confusion, especially when you have multiple sources of income. In the classic example, I am referring to you. If you're from, for instance, Canada, United States of America, or other countries, and you want to move to Italy, and you want to benefit for the tax regimes that we mentioned in the previous videos, like unwanted regime, forfait regime, 7% flat tax for retired, okay? Now, I think and I see that you understood the basic rules of those tax benefits. But I also see that it is not quite clear for you what does it mean to be a fiscal resident in Italy. That is why I am trying here to write a little bit what are the steps and what are the taxes that you need to pay. If you liked this video, then you can contact us via email at info@ESENtaxa.com and we can make a simulation for you before moving to Italy to make sure in 2024 and to avoid surprises, bad surprises, of course, because we are talking about money. So we need to separate three things. You have the revenues of work, then you have the asset, and then we have the company. Those are for you revenues. You may have work, you can have asset, and you can have companies, and you can even just do houses, or would you excuse me, real estate, okay? Those are the four types of asset, and you pay tax on those. Now, listen carefully. When I talk about the revenue in work, here I invite you to watch the videos that I did. You can use the unwanted regime with the new rules or old rules. Maybe you register to the commune and consider that you have the forfait regime or the unwanted regime. Okay. Then this is not all because you have asset abroad. Asset, I mean bank account, stocks, and funds. And in general, I would say funds invested by yourself or by your bank. On those assets, you pay taxes simply because you have those assets. If we think about stocks, for instance, in Italy you have to pay a 26% taxes on dividends. So those you need to consider. Houses. I will invite you to double check also that you have two taxes on wealth to pay in Italy. The IVA, the IVE and IVAFE. IVAFE. One is for the houses that you have abroad and one is for the financial asset that you have abroad, okay? Houses. You don't pay any taxes if you live, for instance, in the United States and you sell your house and then you move to Italy. You don't pay any taxes. But I said you pay the taxes on the property, which is a small percentage. And if you rent the house, you are obliged to declare all the revenue in Italy. Okay, so pay attention on this. If you rent $70,000–$80,000 per year, you pay a lot of tax. Companies, what do I mean? You are an active entrepreneur in the company. You and your wife, you and your child, you and your friends, I don't know. You are taking out dividends, or what are you taking out of this company? All the mistakes are here. Because for instance, people want to use the forfait regime or the unwanted regime, and they have also another company, and they also do business with this company or multiple companies. Okay, this is very important. Now I'm simplifying everything because I'm saying, imagine that you're from United States of America. This is the simple term. But it's imagine that you have a house in 2-3 countries in Europe and you rent. What happened then in Italy? So that's why it is very, and that's why you need to consider those four sources of income before moving. I hope that you liked this video, and again, I'm inviting you to contact us via email at info@esentaxa.com in order to have clarifications, or if you want, we can create a perfect tax simulation for you so you can understand and avoid surprises, bad surprises, as I said, before moving to Italy. So until next time, Fausto Carnevale, international tax consultant. Enjoy your stay in Italy.